So we have to acknowledge our offense.
That's right.
He already returned to his place till we take accountability for our actions.
Right.
And we have to do that as a nation of people.
Right.
We can't do that as an individual because guess what? When I look at this cargo slave ship image, it's more than one person that was put into slavery.
That's right.
We have men, women, and guess what? We had little babies that was put on cargo slave ships.
That's
So that
right.
shows you they ain't give a damn if you was young or old. You gotta take accountability too. Our children gotta take accountability.
Right.
Right.
Read on.
This is the book of Hosea, chapter 5, verse 15. And I will go and return to my place.
Why? Because we sinned, we didn't listen to God. So for that, guess what? You got kids, right? So if your kids don't listen to you, aren't you gonna get fed up?
Not really.
What you mean not really? Come on, bro. Stop it, bro. Stop.
I'm gonna correct them. I learned that that's
Yeah,
wrong.
but if they hard-headed, aren't you gonna get fed up? Like, damn, I'm trying to raise my kids up. I'm trying to show them the right way, but they not getting it. Ain't that gonna make you feel some type of way? That's how the Lord feel right now. And we gotta take accountability because our understanding of God is the reason why you trying to wrap your mind around this because this is your understanding of God right here.
Right.
A white man that's not gonna hold you accountable to nothing.
That's right.
Right.
But I don't rock with that though. You
But
know
this
what I'm saying?
understanding states that you can do what you want to do and no accountability is given for your actions.
Right.
Say we just talked about, for example, he that leads to captivity should go into captivity, right? So now, say if you walking down the street and I rob you, what should be my judgment for me robbing you? No. If you walking on Division Avenue, I say, hey, give me all your loot right now, and I got a gun pointing to your back. What should be my judgment?
Same thing.
What you mean same thing? What do you mean?
Same thing you did to me. Somebody should rob you. That's what I feel.
So,
Eye for an eye.
so the point is, it's a consequence.
Eye for an eye. Yeah, for sure.
It's a consequence.
I definitely agree with you.
Okay, now read that, Hosea 5.
This is the book of Hosea, chapter 5 and verse 15. I will go and return to my place.
This guy talking, I'm going to go and return to my place. Read.
Till they acknowledge their offense.
Till they do what?
Till they acknowledge their offense.
So when we going to do that as a nation of people? When we going to do that individually? What's your name, bro? I forgot your name. Tony, when you going to do that? Acknowledge your offense.
That's right.
When you going to do that?
I acknowledge my offense. Me personally.
Yes.
You know, me personally, I do.
But as a nation of people,
I told you.
as a nation of people, though, we have to do that, though.
It's hard for me to, you know what I'm saying? I understand y'all out here trying to get the people, though, you know what I'm saying?
But I'm trying to get you because you standing right here talking, you listening to us right now.
I'm trying to tell you, I'm already with it. I already acknowledge what I'm doing wrong.
What you doing wrong?
At least what I feel like I'm doing wrong.
What you doing wrong?
Teach.
Quite a few things. Like I was telling them, it's quite a few things.
Finish up that verse.
This is the book of Hosea, chapter 5, verse 15.
Bring it out.
I will go and return to my place till they acknowledge their offenses
Till they acknowledge their offense. Read.
and seek my face.
We got to seek God's face. Where we can find God's face? In this Bible.
Right.
We have to seek this Bible. We have to find him. This is where we going to find him.
That's right.
Do it say his face is in the Bible?
Yes, it is. We just read it right here. We got to seek God. Isaiah 34:16, hold that.
Bring it out.
Isaiah 34:16, I'm going to show you. And we're going to go back to Hosea 5 and 15. Isaiah 34:16.
Take it back.
I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you right here. Read that.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 34 and verse 16. Seek ye out of the book of the law.
So the book of the Lord is the Bible. We got to seek him out of the book of the Lord and do what?
And read.
And do what?
And read.
And do what?
And read.
So if we want to seek God's face, where we going to find his face at? In the Bible. Now go to Hosea 5 and 15.
Bring it out.
So we have to acknowledge our offense.
That's right.
He already returned to his place till we take accountability for our actions.
Right.
And we have to do that as a nation of people.
Right.
We can't do that as an individual because guess what? When I look at this cargo slave ship image, it's more than one person that was put into slavery.
That's right.
We have men, women, and guess what? We had little babies that was put on cargo slave ships.
That's
So that
right.
shows you they ain't give a damn if you was young or old. You got to take accountability too. Our children got to take accountability.
Right.
Read on.
This is the book of Hosea, chapter 5, verse 15. And I will go and return to my place.
Why? Because we sinned. We didn't listen to God. So for that, guess what? You got kids, right? So if your kids don't listen to you, aren't you going to get fed up?
Not really.
What you mean not really? Come on, bro. Stop it, bro. Stop.
I'm gonna correct them. I learned that that's
Yeah,
wrong.
but if they hard-headed, aren't you gonna get fed up? Like, damn, I'm trying to raise my kids up. I'm trying to show them the right way, but they not getting it. Ain't that gonna make you feel some type of way? That's how the Lord feel right now.
That's right.
He said, at this point, the Lord said, okay, the hell with y'all. Y'all don't want to listen to me? I'm gonna let them figure it out.
But see, that's my direct child. You
Finish
understand
up.
me? I'm so far removed. You understand me, from the Lord.
And we are God's children.
That's right.
But see, I can see, my son can see me right now. Like, you know what I'm saying? If I FaceTime, he can
Uh-huh.
see me. I can't see God. I can't talk to
But
God. I
we
can't
see
hear God.
the
I'm hearing people
okay.
talk. You know how many different people try to talk to me about God? A lot. You understand me?
Uh-huh.
Not just Israelites, Christians, Muslims, you understand me? And I'm here, I'm listening, you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, like, how can I decipher that? Oh, this is the right one. This is the one I'm supposed to. This is the
Well,
one.
we're showing you what the Lord's doing to us right now, what He has done to us.
That's
I'm
right.
not disagreeing with that. I'm just saying, I feel like I can find similarities and correlations in each different thing.
And this is
That's
what you're not.
I'm saying.
And this is what you're not doing right now. Read that from the top.
This is the book of Hosea, chapter 5, verse 15. I will go and return to my place till they acknowledge their offenses
That's the part you ain't done yet. You ain't acknowledged your offense. Read on.
That's right.
and seek my face.
You ain't see God's face, and you have not seen God's face. You have not seen God's face.
I feel like, well, if that's the case, I feel like that's more so God's fault. Like,
How's that God's fault?
I ain't seen his face. You God, you my dad, just like my son. He ain't seen my face. Who fault is it?
But we read this. You can find him in right here. We just showed you where to find him.
It's God's fault.
God's been showing you. God. Okay.
It ain't hard for me to know my father's face. It's not hard at all.
It ain't hard. You're right. I'm glad you said
It's
that.
not hard at all for me to understand.
I'm glad you said that, because we can find him right here in this Bible.
That's right.
But other people try to define it in that same Bible in a different way. Other people try to define it in other words of God that they would call it. You understand me?
But what they fail to do is connect us with the book itself. Because through Christianity, we've been taught this right here, lies. We haven't been taught the true children of Israel. We never been taught our nationality.
Right.
So if we ain't been able to put the pieces back together, how can we take accountability if we don't know who we are?
Right.
There's a saying that goes,
The point that I'm making,
Right.
so many of us perish because for the lack of knowledge.
and that's in the Bible too.
For the lack of knowledge. You know
So,
what I'm saying?
so
with that being said, like, if we all down for the lack of knowledge, we need more knowledge. More knowledge being given to the people.
what you think we doing right now, talking to you right now? What you think we doing right now, talking to you?
I know that's
You know what?
What I'm saying is
Uh-huh.
we need 10,000 more of y'all, groups like this, on every.
Bruh, we marching, we go to every city. Matter of fact, we all over the planet right now, bro.
That's right.
What you mean?
I see out there. What I'm saying is,
We marching, we go from.
The number of BS that's going on out
Bruh.
here, we know we gotta do more.
Bro, what more you want, bro? We in the thousands, we in the millions, bro.
That's right.
Man, bro, we in the cities, bro. We did old block blitz in Chicago 2 years ago. We was down in Texas. Matter of fact, we all over the planet, we all over the world. What more you want?
That's right.
What more you want? We waking up.
No, okay, I see what
You talking about numbers, the numbers are here. Matter of fact, the Lord ain't gonna tell you exact numbers, but we are waking up.
Bring it up.
I can see that. I just say it.
So now what more you want? It's gonna take a long time for you.
Nah, for us as a whole, like he was just saying, us as a whole, all of us.
So,
All of us.
exactly.
But if I tell you if I'm doing my part,
My brother, hold on. You have to, hold on, wait, hold on, wait. Yeah, listen, you have to acknowledge your offense. And you can't speed God up. Look at this, you think this came overnight? You think this came overnight? Matter of fact, Moses spoke this when we came out of Egypt.
Right.
And fast forward,
And Moses was from Egypt, right?
he lived in Egypt.
In Egypt.
But the point is this. This didn't happen overnight. But now all of a sudden we want God to speed up the process.
Right.
We want God to hurry up and forgive us. It don't work like that, bro.
That's right.
I'm a human being. I got feelings. I got this, that, and the third. God, I feel like God should know me more so. You understand?
All right, we're going to finish this up. We're going to go to that scripture.
In their affliction, they will seek me early.
See that? In affliction, our people go seek God. Guess what? We in hard times right now. We got Trump in the office. He made some legislation that's going to make it hard for our people.
Right.
And guess what? Our people got it sweet right now. They think they got it sweet.
Right.
But when Trump make things hard for our people, then that's when we're going to be seeking God.
That's right.
Right now, too many people ain't seeking God. Even with the numbers of us waking up, there's still a lot of people out there that's still living their life doing what they want to do because why? It ain't hit the fan yet.
That's right.
The SH ain't hit the fan yet.
I feel like it is. You see the mass incarceration numbers, it's more than the slaves.
But it's going to get harder, bro.
That's right.
We gonna be going back into the 60s in a minute.
Bring it out. He's in prison for something he might have been a part of. You understand me?
But it's about to get hard. And my point is this: in our affliction, we go out to seek God early.
Right.
We ain't seeking God right now because we think we good.
I can understand that. I can understand that.
So it's gonna take us. So you know what? The Lord ain't done with us yet.
That's right.
He got more to do to jack us up.
Right.
Because we haven't acknowledged God. We left from God. So God say, I'm gonna go, I'm gonna fall back, I'm gonna let them figure it out, I'm gonna jack them up, and they go seek me. And they go, no, I'm the true God.
That's right.
Our people go come back, but when you go come back? Like, get that verse.
This is the book of Zephaniah, chapter 2 and verse 1.
This is what we want you to do right now. Right here.
Gather yourselves together.
Do what?
Gather yourselves together.
It's time for us to gather together. Just because you see this few men right here, that don't mean it's all of us here.
That's right.
Like I told you before, we are over.
Like
We in every city.
I see y'all all over. I travel for work. You know what I mean? I
So what more you want though? We growing.
I ain't
We
saying
gathering
y'all
together.
no more. I'm just saying, I'm speaking to God at this point. Y'all doing y'all part.
But what's stopping you from joining us? What's stopping you from making a difference?
Beliefs and things like I don't agree. My things don't really line up with the Bible.
What else don't line up with the Bible?
It's a lot of different things.
Well, okay, do you agree? Okay, read that again.
Moses came from Egypt, right?
Okay.
You ever heard of 42 negative confessions?
Negative, yeah, 42 negative confessions. Yeah, we heard of that.
Okay, well, what you think about it?
Guess what? The commandments have always been here. So every nation had the commandment. That's why you go anywhere, you have a common law, thou shalt not kill.
How you know that?
We gonna show you. I want you to listen to this though.
I'm listening.
Gather yourselves together.
What you think it is?
Yea, gather together. O nation not desired.
Read that again.
Gather yourselves together.
So God says we have to gather ourselves together. Read on.
Yea, gather together. O nation not desired.
So what race of people on this earth is undesirable on this planet?
I tell you, I know I'm desirable. I look at black
I said, well, race of people said nation. That's a problem, bro. You focus on you, and the Bible says, gather yourselves together, oh nation not desired. You got to be nation-minded, bro.
That's right.
That's your problem. You got to be nation-minded. Stop thinking about yourself.
I ain't got no problems. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm here trying to listen to y'all. You telling me I got a problem.
Because you're not being nation-minded. You thinking about you, I'm good. If you so good, then what's going on with everybody else? Obviously, that's a problem.
Right. I'm not speaking.
We need to speak for everybody else. It says gather together.
Okay, well, I ain't disagreeing with that, but when I say those things, I'm speaking on me. I ain't speaking on everybody else. And I don't see I got a problem.
You don't see you got a problem right now. You ain't acknowledge your offense.
What is a nation? Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is men leading by example. Nation is women's support. Nation is children with role models. Nation is unity. Nation is you. It's nation time.
And finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord. His word